History records a disaster, but our AI sees an explosion capable of erasing a city in an instant. And it didn't need a single drop of lava. This ancient machine of destruction operates on a protocol, a pre-programmed sentence. And today, our silicon time machine will decode it. Witness the true explosion that buried Pompeii. Our time machine awakens. Its memory isn't chips, but the Earth's crust itself. It rebuilds a lost world, a jewel of the Roman Empire. Pompeii, alive in every architectural detail. And above it all, the mountain, the sleeping giant. But our AI sees through its facade. It sees nature's thermonuclear reactor. Pressure is building, millennia of compressed energy. The Earth offers its first warnings, the whispers of destruction. The AI logs it all. Each tremor, a note in the symphony of collapse. Civilization remains oblivious, living on the mouth of a cannon. And then, the cork is broken. The process begins. The AI shifts to disaster log mode. It prepares to witness the birth of a monster. 1 p.m., the first explosion, a supersonic punch to the atmosphere. The energy of 100,000 atomic bombs released in a single moment. It doesn't just erupt, it's fighting the planet's own gravity. A sight no Roman could comprehend. A god ascending. Reaching the edge of space, it casts a shadow that will swallow the light. The sentence begins. Nightfall arrives at midday. Their world is erased, leaving only sound and darkness. Inside the storm, a war of particles creates ghostly lightning. And then the rain begins. Not water, but rock. A trap is being set. Every door, every escape route is slowly being sealed. The weight of the mountain now presses down on the city itself. Phase 1 of the explosion is complete. Entrapment. But this was not the end. The monster had forged an even more terrifying weapon. The AI calculates the inevitable. The final blow is about to be struck. Gravity wins. The column collapses, giving birth to the volcano's ultimate weapon. Faster than a Formula One car, faster than a Category 5 hurricane, nothing can outrun it. The first wave doesn't target Pompeii. Its victim is Herculaneum. The AI simulates destruction at the molecular level, matter deconstructed by heat and pressure. In seconds, the city is wiped from the map, a dress rehearsal for the main event. This is the final moment, the moment time stops. The air pressure hits first, an invisible punch with the force of a bomb. The pride of Roman architecture collapses in a millisecond. The temperature spikes 500 degrees Celsius. All organic matter is instantly carbonized. Nowhere is safe, inside or out. Walls cannot stop this atomic storm. The AI analyzes the turbulent flow, showing buildings aren't just pushed, but torn apart from all directions. Vesuvius does not stop. It strikes again and again, ensuring nothing survives.
Phase 2 complete. Annihilation.
When the dust settles, Pompeii is gone, buried under 6 meters of volcanic matter. But for the AI, the story is just beginning. Now it's time to investigate the scene. The system begins to scan through the layers of time, peeling back history, one layer at a time. It reconstructs the map of a dead city, a ghost map. And then, it finds them. Not bone, not flesh, but the spaces they left behind. This is the most tragic legacy of the pyroclastic flow. It creates a perfect mold of the final moment. Centuries later, humanity learned to read these ghosts. They filled the void and gave form to tragedy, freezing a silent scream for eternity. Our AI identifies hundreds of such voids, each one a story without words. Our simulation confirms what archaeologists suspected. The end came from thermal shock, almost instantly. The machine of destruction has done its work. Now it sleeps again. But the AI knows this isn't the end. The giant is only resting. The explosion destroyed Pompeii, but paradoxically, it also preserved it for posterity. A time capsule made of ash, a lesson in the fragility of civilization and the eternal power of nature. The AI analyzes Vesuvius's weapon. It wasn't just heat and pressure, but a toxic chemical cocktail designed to extinguish life. As horrific as it was, this explosion was a mere whisper compared to the true giants sleeping beneath our planet's crust. A paradox of destruction. The very rocks that buried a city were lighter than water. The explosion didn't just attack from the sky, it also stirred the ocean. Vesuvius's signature was recorded thousands of miles away. The sky changed for the entire world. Every street corner, every stone, a silent witness to the peace about to be shattered. The AI shows us the battle at the micro level, human engineering versus an unstoppable physical force. The mountain didn't just erupt, it bombarded. Engineering marvels, symbols of the Empire's might, crumble before a more primal power. Imagine watching the sun being extinguished. The mountain launched a part of itself nearly 4 times higher than the roof of the world. The explosion was so powerful it redrew the map, permanently. And even the smallest dust particle was a weapon. The terrible beauty of chaos. The AI reconstructs the sound. From 100 kilometers away, it wasn't an explosion, but a continuous roar, as if the Earth itself was screaming. The physics are simple. What goes up must eventually come down. Art buried only to be rediscovered 2 millennia later. Hell on Earth, 1/5 the heat of a star, unleashed upon the ground. The mountain sacrificed a part of itself to deliver its sentence. Every escape route, by land or by sea, was cut off. Each layer, a chapter in the 18-hour story of destruction. The victim and the culprit, frozen together in a single frame of history. But the simulation also shows hope. Not all was lost. Some had listened to the Earth's warning. The power to turn solid matter to dust. Every projectile in nature's artillery barrage found its mark. But from destruction, life rises again. Nature always finds a way to heal its own wounds. The sole eyewitness account, now validated by silicon data, history and technology meet. A view through the heart of the chaos. Before and after. The stark contrast between what was lost and what remains. Every speck of dust, a fragment of a world. Even after the storm passed, invisible traps remained. From a single tile to a colossal tragedy. The Pompeii explosion wasn't just a local event, it touched the entire planet. Simulation complete, memory archived.
But the lesson remains.
A volcano can bury a city, but what happens when an explosion can bury a world? Tell us in the comments which explosion you want us to decode next. And don't forget to subscribe to join the journey to the limits of destruction.